What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back. All right, it's Olight flash sale time, and if you're familiar with my channel, you know every time, for the most part, that they do a flash sale, they usually send me a bunch of stuff, and I turn around and do a little bit of a review on it and give it right back to you guys. So we are going to do a giveaway today, more info on that coming later. Now I'm going to put a link in the description below to this flash sale. There is way too much for me to go over, and also they didn't send me everything that's included in the flash sale. Okay, I do have a few ththings here that I'm going to show you. And I have one that's still inbound. I'm not sure if it's going to make it in time. We'll see how that goes. But what I can show you today is the new ArkPro and the new ArkPro Lite. All right, there's actually an ArkPro Ultra as well. However, I don't have that model. So while I am going to give you a comparison, and I'm also going to bring in an older ArkFeld Pro to compare against the ArkPro and the ArkPro Lite, I don't have the Ultra. Now the link in the description below is going to take you to a page though where you can compare the regular version, the light version, and the Ultra all together. At a high level, the ArkPro has 1500 lumens, the ArkPro Ultra has 1700 lumens, while the light version has 1200 lumens. I have some nighttime comparison footage. I'm going to show you all of this here in a second, as well as with the Pro, and I think you are going to be actually, ultra is not the right word. I think you're going to be really impressed by this ArkPro, especially the spotlight mode. It has 10,640 candela, and it really gets out there. Again, nighttime footage coming here in just a second. And these two that I'm showing you are actually the two for the giveaway, all right? But by the power of movie magic, I have another two, but let's do this. All right, here you go. That is the ArkPro, and that is the ArkPro Lite. These are sexy. All right, so look right here on the side. They have USB-C charging ports right there on the side, but they also have those proprietary magnetic spots on the bottom. So two methods of charging these. Now the light model has white light, red light, and UV. The normal model has flood, spotlight, as well as UV. But if you look, there's also a button here on the side. The button on the side activates your green laser, and it can be used in conjunction with any of the other lights. You're probably not going to see this here. Let's see. There you go. All right, so very cool that they finally give you the option to integrate the laser with some of the lights. All right, and there's kind of your size comparison between the two. So those are the highlights. Again, there's a link in the description below if you want a side-by-side comparison, including the Ultra model. But let's take these three out back. This is the older ArkFeld Pro, and see how these three compare. Here we go. Up first, the ArkPro Lite. Now this is on that full flood mode. It is on turbo. I double clicked into it. For frame of reference, that barn building that you see back there, typically when I do handheld light reviews especially, I'm about 60 yards from it. Because this is not much of a thrower, I've pulled into 40 yards. And while I can see it, you know, again, this is not a thrower. It's got a decent amount of spill, but anything out past, I don't know, 20, 30 yards, you're really not going to be able to identify too well, all right? So up close, right up in front of you, no problem. Get out a little further, it's going to struggle. Now the regular ArkPro, on the other hand, that is its flood mode. much better. Big difference, holy crap. So if I go into its spotlight mode, let me zoom in on this. You see that white spot way back in the darkness back there? All right. Right there, that white spot. That is a steel target, and since I'm pulled in a little bit here, I think it's about 70 yards from where I'm standing. Normally it's right at 90. So I can see it with the naked eye. This thing actually reaches out pretty well, considering it's such a small light. Let me go back to the flood mode, and I'm going to bring in an ArkFeld Pro for comparison. So I'm going to move the ArkPro out of the way. Okay, so that is high on an ArkFeld Pro. Bring in the ArkPro. Look at this difference. ArkFeld Pro. Okay, ArkPro, huge difference. I mean, it's not even close, not even close. And obviously there's no spotlight mode on this, so I can't see that steel target at all. This is honestly no better than, maybe a little bit better actually, than the ArkPro Lite, but not by much. I mean, in fact, let me get the ArkPro Lite back out here for a second. So on the left side here is the ArkFeld Pro, the previous model. All right, and there is the ArkPro Lite on the right. So ArkFeld Pro, ArkPro Lite. ArkFeld Pro might be just a hair brighter, just a hair. All right, got the Pro model back out, and I'm gonna do the laser. You can see the laser up in the trees up there and right there on the barn with the flood mode. Okay, let's see if I can get it to ping off that steel target. Actually, let's go to spotlight. There you can see it pinging on the steel target back there. So very nicely done with this model. Let's go back to flood, and there you can see the laser much, much better. All right, and you can see that's not the shadow of the light up here. That's actually kind of a two-tone. It's got more of a silver and kind of a graphite on this side, but they come in several different color options, oranges and zombie greens and phantom squadron. So again, go to the link in the description below if you want to see all of the different color options, and that is the same for both of these. But let's get into the giveaway. All right, the giveaway is in the US only, okay? As you can see, I have these in hand. I do pay to ship all of these myself, and I'm not gonna pay to ship them all over the world. I don't want to deal with the customs forms and all those logistics, so it's in the US only. I'm gonna pick 2 winners. Whoever I pick first gets first choice. Whoever I pick second gets second choice. From the time that I notify you, you will have 24 hours to respond, okay? Because for example, if whoever I pick first doesn't respond, then I don't know what to send to second place, all right? So that's a good way of keeping it fair. And all you need to do to enter is follow me on one of my social media outlets. You're probably watching this on YouTube right now, maybe Facebook. You can also follow me on Instagram, Rumble, and Twitter, X. Links to all of those are in the video description below. And then post a comment on the YouTube video. If you're watching this on Facebook, do not post a comment under the Facebook video. Come to the YouTube video, post a comment, and tell me where you follow me. Also in the description below is a link to my newsletter. I do not spam you. I just let you know when giveaways go live, okay? So it's really critical that you get in that newsletter. Entries start right now, and it is going to run through December 1st at 9 p.m. Eastern time, all right? This flash sale is through the 1st. If you're watching this after the 1st, you can also use my promo code Harley10 to save 10% off. However, during the Black Friday flash sale, these things are deeply discounted. You cannot use my promo code in conjunction with something that's deeply discounted already. So I love the size on the light model here, but the performance of this regular, I can't imagine what the Ultra is like, but the performance of this one was really, really impressive, especially that spotlight mode. That spotlight mode for that little tiny emitter in there was incredibly impressive. So that's it, guys. Get your entries in. Good luck, everybody. I'm posting this right before the week of Thanksgiving. If you don't see from or hear from me again before then, have a great Thanksgiving. Best of luck to everybody. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do so. Lots more great content to come, and I'll see you in the next one.